Hello guys, today I'll be showing you how to create a structure. So, first of all, we need to know the syntax of creating a structure. So, the syntax is like this. First, we need to write a keyword called struct. Then after this, followed by this, there will be a structure name that will be define the name of the structure. Now, after writing this, we have to write two parentheses. One is for opening parenthesis and one is for closing parenthesis. And beneath or under the parenthesis there will be some statement which will define the structure. And after the parenthesis has been open, closed parenthesis have been closed, then there should be always a semicolon written just after this. Then only the structure will work. Now you must be wondering why we have mentioned it, written it above the main function. It is written above the main function because it is declared as normally as globally. It won't be used inside normally. It won't be declared normally inside the main. It is mainly for declaring globally. So here in this video, so we will write it above the main function. Now let us suppose we want to create a structure called student which will hold the name of the student and the roll number of the student. So to do that, first as from the syntax we have to write struct keyword, then followed by this the structure variable name. I will write it as student, then to student, then two parentheses. After this we have to write that, let us suppose the name of the student will be a character variable name which can hold a maximum of 20 characters, and let us declare a variable called roll number which will contains the roll number of the student. Now the part for creating a structure has of name student has been done. Now let us implement it on a program. So in this program, we will ask the user to enter the name of the student and the roll number of student. Then after this, we will print it. So to do that, now let us ask for the uh, to do that before everything to do all these things we have to now create a structure variable. How so to create a structure variable, first we have to again write the keyword struct followed by the structure variable name that is defined already defined here, so it must be exactly as of the above. Now after this we have to write the new variable so that we can access the whole structure. Let us write it as s1. Now if you are finding it confusing, I will show you how we can understand it better. So suppose we have a structure variable which have two components, name that can hold maximum of 20 characters and a roll number of data type integer. Now if it is confusing, let us suppose it as a whole. So after we suppose it as whole, suppose it as int, float or any data type used for creating variables of specific data. So now after supposing it as in jar, if we write student struct student s1, let us suppose this part struct student as the same as like of uh, int int s1. So when we write int s1, we already know that the s1 is a variable of data type integer that can stores integer values only. So if we consider this whole part, that is struct student struct student as a whole, we won't be having any confusion. Struct student must be a whole. If we write struct student s1, that means it will create a variable name s1 which can holds data of structure student. There are types of structure student. So in this manner, we can always remember it. Now let us go back to the program. Now the variable for accessing the structure student has been now created. Now let us ask the user to enter the name. Enter the name. We will use get function. Now to access the data name of the structure student, first we have to write the new variable name that is defined here. So we'll be writing it first s1. Now after this, to access the variable called name inside the structure student, there must be a operator which connect both s1 and the structure called student. So the operator is dot operator. If after writing dot, the compiler will know that the variables s1 is trying to access the variable called name from the structure student. So after dot, we have to just write the variable which variable we want to access. Now here we want to access name, so we write it as simply name. So the name has been accessed. Now let us also access the roll number. Here again the process is also same. Write the newly created variable name s1. After this followed by dot, then the variable name which we want to access. Here we want to access the roll number, so write it the roll number. Now the accessing part has been done, so let us also print it. So the program for accessing the structure called student has been done. So let us check whether it is true or not, correct or not. Alright guys, the program has been successfully run. So let us enter a random name called Raju. Now let us enter the number as 4. As you can see, the name has been entered Raju and the roll number is 4. So the program has been run successfully. So I'll be also giving the exact program as a file inside the YouTube description, so be sure to check out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to subscribe, like and share the video. That's all for today. Thank you.